It's time to decorate the tree. To put up the ornaments you made as a kid. To put up the ornaments from that special place you went to. To put up the ornaments that somebody may have given you. And as you're putting on these ornaments, it'd be a great time to have some coffee and whiskey. Welcome to the Roasted and Barreled Review. Excuse me. I don't have much of a factoid today or a thing to discuss, but actually I do. The thing that I want to discuss is all the intricacies that come with these products, coffee and whiskey. Specifically coffee. You're noticing that you have to brew something a certain way or get the beans from a certain place or like just do this and that, and it seems almost tedious. Like, I am definitely for the devil being in the details making the difference, but for some things it's just like, who really at their home has that? So throughout this show, throughout this experience that we are going to be having, I'm going to be looking at the different intricacies with coffee and whiskey. Today it's going to be coffee, and telling you what I feel about those intricacies. Today I want to cover vacuum sealing your beans. What I'm seeing being broadcast is by vacuum sealing your beans, you're really extending your life. But I really can't find an exact science behind this. In fact, even if you vacuum seal your beans, the beans themselves are releasing gases that kind of ruin the vacuum seal. It is kind of pointless and only necessary to really temporarily save space. Okay, let's go to the review. I got a coffee from Mozarts Coffee Shop in Austin, Texas. We'll have their contact information in the description. Funny story about this coffee shop. It's on a lake, but it's basically the Colorado River, but they call it a lake. And I thought I was going to be able to stand up paddleboard to this coffee shop. Didn't know there was a dam, by the way. Anyways, today I'm trying their Lake Austin blend, and it is a light medium roast. I really enjoyed the smell of this coffee. Upon grinding it, there's a very sweet smell of cherry. When I first tried it, it had a little bit of bitter sound, but it's just a normal coffee. It's very good enough. It's not great, it's not horrible. It's a great to-go-to cup. I'm gonna give this a buy, and just so you can go and see this shop. Like, you gotta see it. It's beautiful. It's next to the lake. The coffee is not bad. You really should check this out. Now, the whiskey that I am trying out is called Michter's small batch whiskey. It's out of Louisville, Kentucky, out of a neighborhood called Shively, or as they say here, Lively Shively. This was great. It had a hint of cream soda smell, very smooth but spicy. There's either a lot of rye in this bourbon, or whatever the rye that they put in there has a lot of punch. I'm not about spicy bourbons, but this is definitely an exception, an absolute buy. Now this pairing works. It's good, and I like it. When you mix these two together, there's a slight hint of peppermint that I'm getting as I sip on it. It's a very smooth drink. There's also, I noticed this a little bit afterwards, there's a noticeable kick. I mean, like, you will be up and alert. Sometimes I actually avoid mixing the alcohol. I know that sounds silly considering what alcohol and coffee, alcohol and caffeine. I know that sounds ridiculous given what I'm doing, but sometimes it just makes me more tired. But not this one. This one is sneaky like a cattle prod in the movie Casino. This one will get you up. Very aware. Definite buy on this pairing. Lastly, to end things, I know it's been a tough year, but I hope everybody has a good holidays, and join us next year with the Roasted and Barreled review.